Сегодня 26 октября, на часах 8:30 местного времени. Забег самопревосхождения на 3100 миль, 44-й день. И сегодня у нас первый финишер Андреа Маркато из Италии. Он становится первым итальянцем, который завершит забег 3100 миль. И он становится первым, у него самое лучшее время из первого финиша на 3100 миль. Это будет 43 дня плюс часы. Мы ожидаем, что по местному времени он где-то между 6 и 7 вечера финиширует. Потрясающий день. И давайте спросим самого Андрея, как для него прошел забег. First of all, I'd like to say how much we admire you. First Italian to finish today.
Yes.
3100. It's amazing.
Yeah,
The land of Da Vinci and you contributing to these Italian achievements.
Yes. I mean,
Also, it will be the fastest cross-time finish.
wow, this I didn't expect it. It's a real honor for me that I'm performing in that way somehow. And what can at the same time, I feel I worked a lot along the years, so this achievement is not a kind of I didn't
Sudden
exactly. I didn't wake up like one day and then God's grace descend on me and then from zero to hero. It doesn't work like this. It's a kind of let's say award that or confirmation that you get after you have been working out for extensively for many years somehow. So on a way I'm really happy and surprised, and on the other way, if I look back what I did, it's the way it should be somehow. So, and definitely there is a big help, like emotional help from my friends. They come to visit me, they cheer me, and also spiritual help from a spiritual master, Moi, absolutely is also there. I really feel it. It's a kind. Definitely there is a kind of extra kick. It's not only about me or my own strength and so on. And I'm really happy and honored that it's the first best attempt. It's the best attempt since 24 years. This is the 24th edition of the race.
Right. Once I heard that multi-day runners, especially 3100 mile runners, they serve in a very special way to their countries. So I believe all Italians and soul of Italy very proud of you.
Yeah.
For that self-giving and dedication and everything. But wow, 44 days.
Yeah. Officially it will be 43 days and few
plus.
hours.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
About the country, I really feel it's a big honor, and it's a big opportunity that I've been given to be kind of inspiration of my own country and of all the people who are following this multi-days event, and of all the people who are in a way doing sports or simply that want to better their own life in some way. So in a way, I'm really happy that for some reason beyond my knowledge, I've been chosen to fulfill this task.
I looked through your numbers, through your mileage, daily mileage, and it seemed you had just in the beginning, day number 13 probably, it's like 60 something miles, but every other day is beyond 70. But I would like to ask you, of course it's not easy,
No, it is not easy.
Of course,
Yeah.
you have pains and tears, and what you do in time of crisis, when you feel not in the mood, when everything bad, what you do to run.
Yeah. My main feature that I've been cultivating along the year is it's a kind of unwavering attitude toward a specific goal. So in this race I never had the idea to run the best day of the race or to run 80 miles or so on. But I was very, very careful, extremely careful, not to go under 70.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was kind of a revealed goal that I had already after 3-4 days. I understood that I could hold
You can hold.
this standard. So the whole race I was saving energy not to push it when I was feeling well. I didn't want to run 80 miles when I was feeling well. But in case of rain or small injuries or any other trouble, I want to make sure I had enough energy to fight back, to confirm, to be steady, to hold the line on the 70 mile. And that was a really good choice. It paid off. I'm really happy with the way I conducted the race, because I was really, really sharp and continuous.
Really
and
steady.
Steady, absolutely.
Very steady.
Absolutely.
This is a sign of good endurance and good capacities.
Yeah,
So
it's,
indeed you're chosen.
oh, yeah, absolutely. I must say, it's a big race that it's upon me, and at the same time, this is a kind of a race where I saw myself like I maturated a lot. Now I was ready to do such an event. Also, a few years before, I was ready physically, but definitely not mentally. I didn't have such an attitude. I would have spoiled it, because even 2-3 years ago, I would have pushed like crazy for the 80 miles, and then probably I would have paid later on or collapsed with 50 miles or so on. And it doesn't work like this. What works is that, as Switchimoy says, slow and steady win the race.
Exactly.
So that's the real attitude in multi-days races, is the consistency in a prolonged period of time, which pays off at the end. And I'm really happy that it went this way, basically.
From my perspective, I can just add that few of such 100-mile runners, they did triathlons, but very
Nice
few
question.
did Zurich Lake Swim,
Yes.
and you're one of them.
Yeah. Well, I tell you a little bit about my story. As a teenager, I was swimming for a swimming club in a pretty intensive way, in a semi-professional way. I was training every single day, and during summer we had working camps, and I was training twice a day. So I had like a very good background, like physical, and I have a very good sports background. So in a way, my body is used to train extensively at a certain level. So later on, when I joined Switchimoy's path, I started to run as well, and I could never be like really fast, because normally my weight doesn't allow me. I'm kind of a little bit overweight to be a runner, but for long distances it's very good. I feel
Now you cannot say that.
No, I lost almost
many?
10 kilograms
10 kilo. Wow.
from the very beginning. Yeah, so I'm really lean now, and I feel really light. On the other hand,
I believe you enjoy it.
I enjoyed. On the other hand, when the race is over, I tell you, I will eat and sleep like never.
Pasta.
Yeah, exactly. Italian pasta, pizza. No, I'm eating a lot also here, but the body doesn't take it, because the calorie demand during the day is so high that the body doesn't get the weight. Very rarely it happens. Actually, I got a couple of weight when the Italian came to feed me. Each and every lap I had to eat pizza or taralli or parmigiano reggiano.
Oh my god.
Each and every lap, they will take this. And it was like 2 weeks ago. I got up 2 kilograms during the race. So and finally they were happy. But I was totally nauseated. So, sorry to say that.
For me, every race is different. Every 100-mile race is different.
Yeah.
And every time you just can't predict what will happen.
Yeah.
And that means every my start, some specific major lesson was learned.
Yeah.
What is your lesson this time?
As you said, you never go to a restaurant bringing your own menu. And
Right.
every race is totally unpredictable not only from the workout itself, from the running, but for example the weather play a considerable role on the daily millage. It affects the daily millage. So in my case, I'm really happy that I train myself along the year to run in any condition. If it is rain, cold, not super hot, I never tried. But if it is like kind of raining and cold, I can really keep my own standard in a quite determined way. So.
But at the beginning it was also hot.
At the beginning, the first week was the hardest for me, because somehow my body performs better with in a cold condition, and the first week was really painful experience. I had trouble. I don't know if it was keeping like this, like 30 degrees or something. I don't know. Probably it would be a different story. I would have find much more difficulties. So I have no idea how my body would react to the hot conditions. So in a way, it's also a blessing for me to have my first edition here in a European with European weather,
Climate.
because I have no idea what would happen in New York with 35 degrees. So
35 is
or even more.
40.
40, okay. 40 degrees. No, I like 40 degrees, but I like to lie in the beach
yes, right.
and get the sunshine. I like the hot, but not for running, definitely.
Were you bathing in these rivers at the beginning?
I was bathing only once or twice, because I didn't want to lose much time.
Right,
But
exactly. That's what I thought.
there was a pond in the middle. There is a pond with the fresh water, and I saw Nandalari was taking like regularly every day. He was kind of cooling down his legs and so on.
Enjoying life.
Huh?
Enjoying life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but in my case, I was really focused on the millage. So I went there just only once, maybe twice, when it was really like too much for my feet, and I felt I need to cool down the temperature. So that kind of helped me a little bit, and it was okay. But I never want to leave the course, to take a.
This is the spirit of true runner.
Yeah, I feel it somehow. Again, it's a blessing. It's an attitude that I have it since childhood. I come from Veneto, which is an Italian region where people work really hard and they are focused and determined. They are not afraid to do extra working hours, and they're really smart and hard worker. We fight with the Chinese. They say we work harder than the Chinese and longer than the Chinese. But we also enjoy life. So.
Italians.
Yeah, Italians.
Sure.
Italians do it better, they say. Sorry, but this edition is definitely true.
Whenever I look at you, the feeling of very strong vibration, strong body. I know it's absolutely not easy, and there is pain there, but it seems that you're like having no major injuries, right?
No. I have no. Only twice I had minor injuries on my ankle and on my four shin splint. Because, but the reason was that I was accelerating too hard on the curves and then overloading the ankle. So I had a kind of swallow ankle for a while.
But
I could go easily.
It was not developed.
No, it was just superficial, so I could easily go through. In general, I feel quite strong, you know.
You are.
And,
You are very strong.
yeah. Okay. Danke.
Very good, Andrea. Very happy for you. Happy finish. We definitely will meet you.
Thank you.
on finish line.
Bye bye.